Okay. We kicked off, right?
Uh-huh.
We got the ball.
Yep.
First set of downs.
Okay.
How'd that start?
Good.
What do you mean good? What does that mean?
Well, I mean,
We got a cadence? What's this cadence?
Monday fast, race to go.
And then you hike on go?
Hike on go.
Okay.
We got a couple different cadences, but
Okay.
that's...
It's Friday.
Yep.
Friday fast. Friday fast.
Yep, Friday
Go.
fast.
I come in Friday morning
Uh-huh.
with the snapper.
Yep.
Go.
Go.
We got a plan, right?
Oh, yeah.
Had a plan pre-planned.
Yep.
Kinda.
It was edged out, but then we came...
But I mean, you had a whole array of potential.
Yeah.
I came in and quarterbacked and said, this is what we're doing.
Yep.
Pretty organized.
Yes.
Put it in perspective, Mountain Home was the laughing stock in football for a lot of years.
Yes. I think people still think we are.
Well, that's good for us.
Mm-hmm.
In the short term, you're not a dynasty yet, and you're playing over your heads almost.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I would agree.
with what this community has equipped you with, facility-wise, I mean, you're playing against teams that have field houses.
Yeah, like nice.
When it's hot out there, you've got someone with a temperature gauge on the ground going up. You can't practice no more.
Yeah, especially this time of year.
Yeah. So I mean, but you're overcoming.
Yes.
So what happened? I come in this morning. Friday go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look around.
Uh-huh.
And I said, make it quiet because we're gonna do a video.
Yep. And then...
That thing back there is leaking so bad, I might as well just put an air fitting on it. So we just turned the air off in the line.
Mm-hmm.
And why is it leaking so bad? Because somebody left the compressor on last night.
someone left the compressor on last night.
And then you just told me someone else left
The air conditioner.
the air conditioner on last
All
night.
night.
All night.
And, well, I mean, you don't know really... I mean, it was probably all day yesterday that they used it, and then you come in and then they just kept it on all night, too.
So you know what happened with that crappy football coach?
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's gone.
Yeah.
But he's a whiner, so he's going to sue the school district because he got fired, even though he had the most. I mean, it was so bad that we were like rooting for a loss because we didn't want to break our losing streak of years.
Yeah, it was bad.
Literally a losing streak of years. So now our coach, man, you're in what? It's his
Is
fourth
this year
year.
6 or year 5, something like that?
I think it's maybe 5. It's not 6.
Okay.
But you guys, I mean, we're going 2 rounds into the playoffs this year, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, we made the playoffs and it's like, got a plan. We got a plan.
Yep.
So we got a plan up here.
Mm-hmm.
People don't like my talking, some of it. But you got to have a plan.
Yeah.
Here's the plan. Why do we have this? What's that for? What's this one for? That's garbage. What are all these for?
Well, you told me those 2 back there we don't even use.
Well, okay, so these 3 are for Model A inner decklers.
Uh-huh.
We got any Model A's that need one?
No.
No. Oh, these 2.
I don't know when the last time we built. I took out a part of Model A, like what, 8 months ago?
Well, we built them since, we had so many built wrong and redid those.
Oh, that's true.
So these are for a rumble seat in a Model A Roadster,
Yeah, we don't.
which I'm in the middle of redoing that. So we're up here. This is a DIY. So this is a 32. Fix to put a floor in.
27.
Here's our Model A Roadster. We've done some, but I really want to fix the dash in this and make it so it's like way simpler. Right now we got too much labor involved in it, but it's a nice car once we get it done. Got the doors on it, so it's pretty cool. There's another 23 getting ready to go up there. So we're working on our plan.
Yeah.
So as a DIY foreman,
Mm-hmm.
you know what that is? A working foreman?
Yeah.
What?
It's like a, almost like a
What's DIY stand for?
do it yourself.
Do I got to come up here and do it myself?
Yes. Some stuff you do.
Well, okay, so some stuff I do. But you impressed me the other day. We were talking about pre-release on the molds, but we got pre-release on parts of the mold, and it's sticking in other parts of the mold.
Yep.
You told me one of the very first things that I told you. You came back to me. Do you remember what that was?
Make sure you wax the hardest spots to get to, because that's the spots that's going to stick the most.
It's put the most detail in the hardest area.
Spot, yeah.
What we like to do is just kind of,
Yeah.
I'll go over the easy thing. I got the easy thing. We'll forget the hard thing. And then the hard thing is giving us more problems than the little bit extra you'd have to do into the first part.
Yep.
So how do we instill that culture into the entire culture here?
I don't know, because I feel like everyone's just lazy,
Not everyone. Is everyone on your football team lazy?
No.
Are you winning because you're all lazy?
No.
Why are you winning?
Because I guess because we have a good work ethic,
We got a pretty good work ethic. What about the guys that don't? Does the coach got to yell at them, or you guys get on them?
We get onto them.
That's starting to happen around here.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to be on a winning team? Be a winner.
Yeah.
And when you're hanging out with a loser,
You're going to be a loser.
if you want to take that attitude, and if not, you put a loser next to me, I'm going to be in his face.
Yep.
So we'll determine how we manage. I'll determine how I coach. There's different ways. Everybody has a little different way to coach. So Friday, go.
Yep.
All right. I'm coming through quick.
All right.
You ready? Friday, go. Oh, too late. You're already going. I just asked Snapper up there, what's the cadence? And he's like, gives me a cadence for hike the ball. Oh, man. We got to get it done. So you're getting it done. What's this for?
Yeah.
What's this for? Oh, the trunk?
No.
No, what is this?
Huh?
What is that? Side panel?
Side panel. Wrap around. Yeah, see, I've got these done. It goes around the windows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm making the piece down in here.
I'm gonna go clean up.
Pieces.
I'm gonna go clean up the sandblasting room. We're gonna start painting some chassis. So we got to get together with Mike. He's got the dimensions on the thing. He can buy that seat with the foam. All it needs is a poster.
Okay.
So he'll get it sent. So we're gonna.
Okay,
Mike,
good.
you probably watch this. So I did talk to him. So we will do that today. So now it's on you to remind me to give you those numbers.
All right.
So I'm just walking through. All right. So normally I make sure all the background noise is gone and the fans are down and no music playing. But we're just walking through. Insanity is starting to look insanity. I don't know where Daryl is. He might be on break. I see his car out there, but this frame has been extended to fit all this. So right now we just need to get the start mocking up the suspension and everything. We can't build in the jig because we had to extend it and make it bigger, but that's what we're in the middle of doing on this one. All right, good morning. It looks like we're working on the details. So it's all about the details. This has been primed, but we're going to go ahead and look at it now that it's been primed and make it really nice. And then hit it one more time with primer, right?
Yep.
And I told the customers they can be ready to pick up next week, Monday. That's a hard deadline. So you remember what the motto is again, or the oath? Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, truthful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. We did thrifty yesterday. Started on that. We did clean yesterday. Working on that. Trustworthy. When we make promises to people, we've not been living up to them around here.
Trust is earned.
If I say these things are going to be ready Monday, what's that mean?
We just best get to it and get them ready for Monday.
Okay, just so we're all on the same page, but not hustle through. I keep saying 100 hours worth of work takes 100 hours. You can't do 20 hours, 100 hours in 20 hours or it'll look like it. Now some guys are faster than others, which there's a variance there, which is fine, but you just can't power through something and cut corners. Doesn't work. All right, so I'm gonna get my Friday video done early today because I have got a lot to do. This piles of junk just piled up. We throw it all in the back room. I've got to get some chassis painted. Here's my sandblasting booth. I haven't even been back here for a while. So let's go in here in private so we can talk. All right, let me see if I can get in here without getting around. Oh, I wonder what these are. They're not mine. I guess somebody thought they needed to make them or sandblast them. So anyway, we're gonna get our sandblasting boots. It's ready to go. We got a nice sandblaster. It works out good. Put this stuff in here. Harvey's gonna come in here. I think it's blue. I don't know what color. We found out the color on his interior, so Josh is gonna go ahead, or Eddie's gonna go ahead and get that going. Harvey's is a 23. It's a kit, but he wants the chassis painted. I'll have to look and see if we assemble that chassis. Normally when we paint a chassis, we assemble it. But still working on culture. I want to be the DIY foreman for my 40 days, and then I'm going to move to, I don't know if I'm going to be the maintenance guy then for a little bit. I'm going to move into be the parts organizer guy or whatever, do a little bit of both. I do have to be in charge of production also. So I'm sort of production manager. When I came back, it wasn't to take over. It was to come alongside, help my manager. That didn't work out. The more I dig deep, what a mess. So this is about culture. I'm looking at the analytics of these videos, and I'm doing just whip my phone out of my pocket and just share what's going on in the day. A lot of people that watch the videos have cars here. Analytics wise, over 60% of the people watching this video have seen other videos of ours. So you're living my reality, you're living in the reality TV show in a sense, but we're trying our best to really turn it into a DIY. You know, you're working on your car and then show off some, we build dreams here. And I get excited about helping people build their dreams. So it's a cool thing. But some of you know, and those that didn't, I was on the school board. And I say was. It wasn't on my bucket list to be on the school board. I felt compelled, so I ran. And sometimes God doesn't make you do what he tells you to do. He just wants to know if you're willing to do it. So anyway, I had a 4-year commitment. I was on the school board for about 2 years. An insider and an outsider now. I kind of know how it works. And I resigned about a month ago, a little less than a month ago maybe. And my resignation letter, if anybody cares, I made it pretty clear, and I'm not going to go into any of that. But overall, I'm a proponent of applied education. We need to give an education that a student can apply to their life. The day they get their diploma, they can apply that education and start to become a lifelong learner. I am finding so many faults in public education that why in the world are we where we're at? There's no one reason, but one of the reasons is I'm finding in public education you push them any way that you want to go. The far left has pushed public education for years. Now the far right is pushing. They will cave to either side. If the teachers push, oh, we'll cave that way. If the students push, we'll cave that way. If parents push, oh, we'll cave that way. Instead of just taking a standard, we pay for, we need citizens, tax-paying citizens that are a productive part of our society. We spend a lot of tax money on public education, and it's not for daycare service. You know, we got some great things. Very few people that are watching this are going to be from Mountain Home, and I don't want to. I was on the Mountain Home School Board. Our ROTC program is above and beyond. Those guys are awesome. You hear me talk to the snapper all the time. Our football program is, these kids are solid. They're learning something. Whether you like sports or not, they are learning a work ethic in that. We got a white coat medical program that's above and beyond our FFA program. Awesome. But we got an awful lot of teachers that are there for a paycheck and a pension. It's the same way in all the industries, but we need to raise the bar. I mean, that's the end of the story. We need to raise the bar. It's not acceptable to do the minimum. And I'm a believer in leading by example. And I'll be done with my rant here pretty soon. And this will be my Friday rant. Not a whole lot of watching me work, but I'm going to get to work here soon. But when I got teachers and I'm on a school board member whining about their representative telling me, oh, other school districts only have a 190-day work contract. We have 191 days. Teachers in Mountain Home have 10 personal days. Tell me that a student doesn't recognize that their teacher don't show up to work for 10 days. How that happens, I don't know, but that's not acceptable in my world. I mean, we do have holidays and we do have vacations, but another 10 days of randomly not showing up when you don't want to show up. Well, I'll take a long weekend this time. So I'm in the middle of writing curriculum. I'm already on my 4th quarter automotive curriculum. We're sending cars out, already doing that. I'm going to be going to Barron here in about a week or so. I'm going to go down and do some video down there. So this will be the end of my rant. Harvey, I think your car will be the next one in here. I'm going to find out, these must belong to me. They're in my building and they're sandblasted, and it was my sand that sandblasted them, and my power. That looks pretty darn good. I believe I'm going to paint them white, and maybe mine. Because I don't know who they belong to, and they're in my building. I thought I was done, but I'm in my favorite place. I'm getting some stuff from Lowe's, or not Lowe's, from where are we at? Harbor Freight. I was at Lowe's earlier. And who comes behind me and rams me with their car?
He was in the way.
Yeah.
You mean the guy?
So I thought I ended
the whole thing.
Yeah,
thinks Harbor Freight belongs to him. So.
Well, I'm spending up here. It might as well. I want them to sponsor me someday. You've seen them Icon boxes? Man, I need one of them. So I ended on kind of I was like on a rant note, and you were telling me about Unnecessary Roughness, a movie.
Yeah, it was back
so
in
give me a good feeling. Give me the good feeling.
It says he was a guy that had never gone to college. He was outside, but he played football in high school, and somebody knew about him, and they needed a quarterback because this team has never won a game. It was Texas State. In fact, that's who it was, and this is a real story. And so Texas State had never won nothing. So the coach says, what's the difference? Get him. You know, I knew back in the day. So he comes on in and starts playing football for him. Of course, they continue 2 or 3 bumps in the road. And then finally, they tied one game and they celebrated. I mean, the whole college celebrated. Everybody. They tied a game. The guy says, what? He says, we tied a game. So anyway, they were finally in their last game, and they were playing, it was another college in Texas. They were number 1. And he said, fellas, I want to tell you something. He said, no matter what pain we have out here, if we get across that goal line, he said, you'll never remember it. He said, and so they did. And they finally, in the end of the movie, they finally got across the goal line.
Huh?
And they finally won. And they had a woman kicker that they couldn't find anybody to kick for them because they were so embarrassed. So there was a girl that was a soccer player in the college, and they used her as a kicker, and it was very good.
Marvin, I'm used to winning.
Well, winning is the compliments of completing something.
Okay, there you go.
If you don't complete something, if you don't make it to cross your goal line,
Okay.
then you're
So we're winning. I'm giving them the tools to win with too. I'm supplying more tools, and I'm giving them another hose even.
There you are.
I'm the DIY foreman. I need my own hose. I had my own tools, but now where are they at? So we had a discussion about that. So, all right. So this video went longer even, but we're on a happy note.
Yeah, we're going to end in a
It's
happy note.
air-conditioned. Okay.
He's going to buy all this stuff for going back to his team.
To the team.
And give him a different football.
Yeah.